I'm Michael J. Auger, and today I'd like to talk to you about the court cards of the tarot. There's 16 court cards in the minor arcana of the tarot, and they represent various combinations of elemental energies. As I've explained before, the four suits of the minor arcana correspond to the four classical elemental energies. Air links with swords and thought. Just as a sword is sharp, we think of intelligent people as having a sharp wit. Thoughts are communicated by talking or breath, which is another reason that the suit of swords corresponds with the air element. Water links with cups and emotion. A cup holds water, and water runs deep, like our heartfelt feelings. This is a subtle energy, like a stream that flows over jagged rock and turning it into a smooth pebble or a beautiful shell. Although softer, it's very strong. We cry when we're happy or when we're sad. And this is another reason that the suit of cups corresponds with the water element. Next is fire. Fire links with wands and action. This is a dynamic energy, like a brightly burning torch that expresses our desires and our spirit. This is a dominant force that motivates us to take action. We feel this in our gut, like the fire in our belly. And last, there's the earth element, which links with discs and structure. This is the lowest of the elemental energies and connects with the most mundane things of the physical world, like our health and our wealth. And discs can also be sometimes thought of as coins, and money provides an idea of structure. Now, in addition to the four elemental energies connecting to the four suits, they also correspond to the four ranks of the court cards. So we start with the air and swords, and they correspond to the rank of king. The one holding the sword is thought to be the one on top and in charge. We hope our rulers are wise in thought. And then water and cups, and they correspond to the rank of queen, a more subtle and emotional ruling power, but no less powerful, just as strong. And then there's fire and wands, and they correspond to the rank of the brave knight, who's always ready to rush in and take necessary action. And finally, there's earth and discs, and they correspond to the rank of the lowly page, who's young at heart, optimistic, like a seed that's planted, which grows slowly and steadily into a mighty tree. And this is the energy of basic structure on which the rest of the world is built. Now we start to get creative because we're going to take the elemental correspondence for the rank and match it with the correspondence for the suit, and they don't always match up. So the majority of the court cards actually are a combination of two different energies. Now, air and fire have a harder energy, and water and earth have a softer energy, but that doesn't mean that the ranks they correspond with should ever be limited by gender. A heterosexual woman can have the personality of a king, just as a heterosexual man can easily embody the traits of a queen. Try not to get hung up on gender. Instead, think of these court cards as archetypes. Now, there's 16 different combinations that match up nicely with the 16 Myers-Briggs personality types. Let's go through each card, and we can start to identify people that they remind us of. Start with the Page of Swords. The rank of page links to earth, while the suit of swords links to air. So we can think of the Page of Swords as earth of air or structured thought. Some examples are Amelia Earhart, Scarlett Johansson, and Michael Jordan. This is the energy of someone grounded and logical. They're keen observers and make excellent detectives. They embrace challenges and puzzles. And they're skillfully adaptive, and they remain calm even in a crisis. But sometimes they can be a bit stubborn. Next, we have the Page of Cups. The rank of page links to earth, while the suit of cups links to water. So we think of the Page of Cups as earth of water or structured emotion. Some examples are Tori Amos, Princess Diana, and David Bowie. This is the energy of someone who provides the bridge from the subconscious to the grounded world. They're highly intuitive, and they make excellent mediators and healers. This is the kind of person who embraces the wonders of imagination. They're dedicated seekers of the meaning of life. They're playful, spontaneous, and free-spirited. And next we have the Page of Wands. The rank of Page links to Earth, while the suit of Wands links to fire. So we can think of the Page of Wands as Earth of Fire or structured action. Some examples are Marilyn Monroe, Miley Cyrus, and Elvis Presley. This is the energy of someone who is entertaining and is pleasant to be around. They're dramatic with bold goals. They strive for power and fame, but they also avoid criticism. They have a passion for discovering new places and new ideas and are generous with their time. And here's the Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Discs, however you prefer to refer. But the rank of Page links to Earth, and the suit of Discs also links to Earth, so we can think of the Page of Discs as pure Earth or structure. Some examples are Amy Winehouse, Madonna, and Bruce Willis. This is the energy of someone who projects strength and reliability, but is also stubborn and defiant. They have a cool and dry personality and make decisions without much emotion or enthusiasm. They are also unafraid to take risks and get their hands dirty. And this is the Knight of Swords. The rank of Knight links to fire, while the suit of Swords links to air. We can think of the Knight of Swords as fire of air or active thought. Some examples are Walt Disney, Weird Al Yankovic, and Claire Danes. This is the energy of someone passionate and logical. They're excellent in a debate and skilled in providing innovative solutions to difficult problems. This is the kind of person who will stir things up. They're excellent at brainstorming, and they have a quick wit. And this is the Knight of Cups. The rank of Knight links with fire, while the suit of Cups links to water. We can think of the Knight of Cups as fire of water or active emotion. Some examples are Robin Williams, Quentin Tarantino, and Drew Barrymore. This is an energy of someone whose urgent drive to act is combined with a calming and empathetic emotion. They're excellent communicators with an independent spirit, and they provide optimistic encouragement and inspiration to others. They're creative, romantic, and have deep and passionate feelings. And here's the Knight of Wands. The rank of Knight links with fire, and the suit of Wands also links with fire. So we can think of the Knight of Wands as pure fire or pure action. Some examples are Michael Jackson, Kanye West, and Barbra Streisand. This is an energy of someone who has an intense and powerful drive to take on any task and overcome any obstacle. They crave adventure and inspire others to act as well. They're imaginative, passionate, and charming, but they can also be reckless. And this is the Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Discs. The rank of Knight links with fire, while the suit of Discs links with earth. And we can think of the Knight of Pentacles or Discs as a combination of fire and earth, or active structure. Some examples are Albert Einstein, Bill Murray, and Aubrey Plaza. This is the energy of someone whose active drive is tempered by grounded discipline. This is the least hurried of the Knights. They make great inventors. They understand that slow and steady wins the race. It's the kind of person that you can count on. They're open-minded, and they're also much smarter than they look. And here is the Queen of Swords. The rank of Queen links with water, while the suit of Swords links to air. So we can think of the Queen of Swords as a combination of water of air or emotional thought. Some examples are Queen Victoria, Natalie Portman, and Anthony Hopkins. This is the energy of someone who can clearly communicate their feelings and can lead others with both logic and empathy. They have an independent and strong will and are dedicated to creating and enforcing order in accordance with morality. They make excellent analysts and will tell you exactly what you need to know. And this is the Queen of Cups. The rank of Queen links to water, and the suit of Cups also links to water. So we can think of the Queen of Cups as the representation of pure water or emotion. Some examples are Nicole Kidman, Mother Teresa, and Mahatma Gandhi. This is the energy of someone who is intuitive, empathetic. This may not be someone who acts directly, but someone who achieves results by advocating others to act. They have a deeply compassionate and nurturing nature, and they're less concerned with making money and more interested in helping to make the world a better place. Next, we have the Queen of Wands. The rank of Queen links to water, while the suit of Wands links to fire. So we can think of the Queen of Wands as someone with the combination of water or fire or emotional action. Some examples are Rosa Parks, Kate Middleton, and George H.W. Bush. This is the energy of someone who passionately defends those they care about. They're charismatic, but can also be somewhat elusive. They're satisfied working without recognition. This is someone who prefers to look on the bright side, but won't back down from a challenge and are tougher than they look. Next, we have the Queen of Pentacles, or Discs. The rank of Queen links to water, while the suit of Discs links to earth. And we can think of the Queen of Discs as a combination of water of earth, or emotional structure. Some examples are Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is an energy of someone who is focused on basic necessities like building a happy home and ensuring peace. They're proficient in finance and planning, and they're intelligent, creative, empathetic, but they can also be overly critical. They hold themselves and others to a high standard. And the kings. Here's the King of Swords. The rank of King links to air. The suit of Swords also links to air. So we can think of the King of Swords as a representation of pure air or thought. Some examples are George Washington, Frank Sinatra, and Joan Rivers. This is the energy of someone who leads with pure logic, facts, and integrity. They're very organized, and they can be an excellent administrator, although they can also sometimes come off a little cold or distant. So, there you have it. Let's see, who's next? King of Cups. King of Cups, this is the rank of King, so that's air, and the suit of Cups, that's water. So we can think of King of Cups as a combination of air, of water, or thoughtful emotion. Some examples are Martin Luther King Jr., Ben Affleck, and Barack Obama, and Oprah Winfrey too. This is an energy of someone who makes a good teacher. They're intuitive and emotionally invested in their ideas. They might be a little dramatic, but with a strong sense of morality and empathy for others. They come across as approachable and able to hold meaningful discussions. And next we have the King of Wands. The rank of King links to air, while the suit of Wands links to fire. So we can think of the King of Wands as a combination of air, of fire, or thoughtful action. Some examples are Harrison Ford, Gordon Ramsay, and Whoopi Goldberg. This is an energy of someone who is commanding and quick to put ideas into action. They're the go-getters. They take calculated risks with courage and strong resolve. They're driven to plan and organize, and they may be curt, but they get things done. And finally, last but not least, this is the King of Pentacles, or the King of Discs, however you refer to him. But the rank of King links to air, while the suit of Discs links to earth. So we can think of the King of Discs as a combination of air and earth, or thoughtful structure. Some examples are Bill Clinton, Louis Armstrong, and Mary Tyler Moore. This is the energy of someone who is a leader with good ideas, focused on basic necessities like providing a healthy environment where people can prosper. This is the kind of person who believes in law and regulation. They're politically moderate, but usually very popular, and they love to be loved. So the more you familiarize yourself with these 16 personality types, the easier it will be to read court cards when they pop up in a tarot reading. And knowing these different energies and how they interact can also help you with the way you interact with other people in life as well. So that's it. Those are the court cards of the tarot. I hope you find this interesting, And if you have, please leave a comment and share what core card links with your personality. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. And if you'd like to find out more about me or even schedule a tarot reading or a creative consultation, you can visit my website, offbeatartwork.com. Until next time, wishing you all the brightest blessings on your spiritual journeys.